Alright guys, and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I'm not going to trade live, I do this later. We still have some time until the New York session or the New York Open, but I actually already catched an AA plus setup or A plus plus setup, and I want to show this to you guys. And I was like, okay, I never really explained my model, so that's what I'm going to do in this video here. So today I'm explaining my model step by step on this example here. So yeah, maybe you can understand what I look for on a daily basis for entering trades. And to be honest, today was literally a perfect example. And I'm not gonna lie, like I say this in every video when I catch a good trade. I don't get trades like this every day. So today we catch an 8R trades. I have like really high risk to reward ratio. I also take a lot of losses, but that's how it is when you take 8R trades. But yeah, like I said, I don't do this every day, but when you keep your losses small and your winnings high, you can actually make money by that. And that's what I do. I have a lot of funded accounts, I get weekly payouts, and so what I was looking for, I think I want to go on the 4-hour chart before, and I would say in general for today I was bullish, but I took a short. So we had the weekly open here, so I have an indicator for that. That's the yellow line. So we had the weekly high here, we had the open here. So since Monday we only had a small move up, and since that we had a strong down move. And also on Wednesday, I actually expected Wednesday to be a turning point. So when you have a bearish open, so on Monday and Tuesday you have a strong down move. Most of the time, if we have higher time frame bullish buyers, I'm expecting Wednesday to go up. But yeah, I think we had like somehow a small up move, but the problem was we did not take out this order block here. I think I can mark this out here. It's this zone here. I do it in orange. But yeah, still we got like a little bounce here, and also we have a long wick here to the downside. So I was expecting bullish price action, but I still took that short. I'm going to explain why. Now let's go on the 1 hour. I think there was nothing really to see on the 4-hour chart. And yeah, the first thing I did was, and that's what I always do, I don't like to have a lot of premium discount zones. But what I do, I look for the last swing high or swing low and draw to the next one. So to have like ranges. So that's what I do. So for example, I had a range from here to here. But yeah, like you can see price never really tagged it. Now I'm currently using this range here. But yeah, price already touched it. So at the moment we are in premium, and that's the reason why I was looking for shorts. I don't want to long in premium here. And the other reason why I took a short while having bullish buyers was I'm bullish for New York. So I'm, like I say, for today the chance that New York is playing a bullish reversal is high, but most of the time London is manipulating lower, and so that's the reason why I took this short. But now we come to the lower time frame. So I started my computer, I think somewhere around here. Oh no, it wasn't. I think it was somewhere here. So what I saw, okay, we had Asia session taking out this high here, and we had Asia liquidity resting here. And then we had London, pumping up here. And that's how. So I was looking for shorts, and I just want to repeat this because, and now we come to the point how I use standard deviation. So that's just using the FIB tool and drawing and using like the manipulation low. So which low caused this pump here. So I'm using this level here, this high here, because this was the most easy visible high which caused this low here. So I'm using the manipulation point here, And yeah, and I'm looking for two different zones. So the first zone is the -2, -2.5 zone. This is the first reversal zone or target zone, and we reached the zone, but there wasn't actually a lot of liquidity. I mean, we had this low here, but yeah, price just ran through it like it's nothing. And yeah, and you can see it perfectly, like the -4 level was perfectly in alignment with this high here. So at first I targeted Asia high, and I was like, okay, maybe I want to look around this area here to look for reversals. And yeah, we finally we got our reversal here. I think when we adjust this level, was it like this? Yeah, because I think I had the -4. Yeah, I think I had it like this high here led to this low. So this is how it looks better, because you can clearly see we have the -4 target a bit lower, but that's not bad. And yeah, now we come to the reason why I entered this trade. And also a good point or a good question is, okay, I was looking for this high here, but yeah, you can see NQ did not take the high. And also, yes, so there was no SMT. The only reason, and this was also a bit lucky, so at first I was like, okay, I want to see price hitting -4, and that's what we had. So this was also a signal. And now we come back to the topic bullish bias. Most of the time when you have a bullish day, London manipulates lower and leaves liquidity above here and does not take out Asia. So I was like, okay, maybe there's also a chance that London is not taking out this high to engineer liquidity above here. And this also strengthens my thesis that we have a bullish New York open later, but let's see how it plays out later. And I was like at this point here, okay, maybe this move might be over. And then I was looking on the M3 chart. That's what I do. Where is it? Okay. Here. That's my entry method for every trade. I'm looking for price ignoring the first M3 fair value gap. So we had a fair value gap here, and I just want to see a 3-minute candle closing below this fair value gap, so it becomes an inversion fair value gap. This is the reason why I marked it out in blue. And this was my entry. I put my stop loss above the high, and my target was Asia low, because I expected a deeper manipulation. More safer target or better target could be also this low here, still 4R trade. But I was like, okay, I want to look for Asia low. And and also now I want to show you what I also look for, and this is also a really important aspect of my model. I'm using power of 3. I'm going through the trade again. I think I'm using the replay mode in 1 minute, but let me explain the candle movement. So what I want to see is when I'm expecting, because like I said, I already said here, okay, I'm using the standard deviation to see a potential reversal zone. So I said already in advance, okay, I want to see a bearish candle. I was expecting a bearish candle. And what I also want to see is when the new candle opens up. So we had already a small up move here, but when we had the 2 a.m., so this is the London open, I said, okay, this is potentially a bearish candle, so you don't want a long manipulation rig to the downside, because my model is always placing the orders on a bearish rig. So for example, this is the 2 a.m. open here, so a new hourly candle opened up here, and the candle went a bit down, but not that bad. So that's also a reason why I said, okay, this might be a bearish candle, because if this was a bullish candle, we would see a long wick to the downside, like a long, large liquidity sweep. But we did not have this. So we had the up move here, and so this candle was green at the moment, and that's how I define my model. I want to be positioned in that wick, in a potential wick, because at this moment, once I entered here, the candle was still green. We had the open here, and the candle opened up. So this, when I entered here, the candle was still green, but this is what I want. And what I also look for is we have here the close. So here was the 2 a.m. open, and we have here 3 a.m. So this is the blue line here. And you can see the candle closed perfectly a little bit above the open. So we had a really large wick here. So this was potentially a swing and also a market structure shift. And yeah, this is what we got. Price went up a bit. So we had the new 3 a.m. candle here, another hourly candle. Candle went a bit up to create a wick. So this could be also an entry. Like, so yeah, you can see, for example, okay, we swapped this high here. We had a breaker here, something like that. So there are multiple entry methods. But yeah, like I said, I already positioned myself here once we retested the inversion fair value gap. And yes, also the 3 a.m. candle also turned out to be a bearish candle. Let's see how it closed. Yeah, to be honest, this candle wasn't even, like, did not really close that bearish. So we had to close here. I did not realize that. But yeah, I stayed in this trade. Yeah. And a lot later we had this really bearish move. And yeah, I think I just want to do this again in the replay mode. So I'm removing all the drawings. Let's switch to replay mode. Where is it again? I never do this actually. Nope. Oh, here. Was it here? No. Ah, here, okay. So like I already said, we have still Asia session going on. And yeah, let's see how it plays out. And yeah, actually here I started to open my computer, and this is exactly what I was looking for. So we created here a potential low, but I still had bearish buyers, short-term buyers. So yeah, I started to draw out my standard deviation here. And I think now we are going on. No, I think I stay on the 3-minute chart. Yeah, price reached that for -4 level. So I was looking, oh, okay, maybe the turnaround point is reached finally. And also here you can see the candles. So that's what I mean by I want to be positioned in that wick. So we had the open here. You can see the candle opened here, and we had a little manipulation down. But this is what I also mean by I don't want to be positioned in a candle against the buyers. So if this candle here had a manipulation maybe until this point, this would have been a high probability, like, bullish candle. I don't want to short this. But due to the fact that we only had a small wick here, I was like, okay, we can still get back. So I hope you understand that. If you have questions, just ask in the comments. Like, I'm really happy for helping people. And on here, by the way, that this is the 15-minute candle. So this is the 1-hour candle, and this is the 50-minute candle. So sometimes I also want to see that here on the 50-minute candle, but it's not essential. All right, and now, like I said, okay, we reached -4. And here you can see we ignored the first fair value gap. And what you can also see is, this is what I also really like. I really like, and this is what I mean by, okay, I don't want to explain two things at the same time. So the first one thing is, I just mentioned, okay, I also look for the 50-minute candle manipulation. So we had the open here, open, high, low, close. So I want this candle to close also with a long wick. Like, it makes no sense when the 50-minute candle opens up here. So the chance is really high that the candle just manipulates down and goes higher without creating a wick up here after the open. So you want also the 50-minute candle in alignment. If it's an A+, like, you don't have to do it, but I do it. And yeah, it's a lot better since that. All right, and like I said, yeah, I place my order here. stop loss above the high. We have this inversion here. Target, let's say we target only this low here because this is a lot faster. And we also get 4R. Yeah, and this is also what I mean by positioning inside the wick. So you can see it's actually still a bullish candle. Like most of the time I'm trading against order flow. And that's also the reason why I'm trying to keep my losses really small and yeah, taking these 4, 5, 6 R trades, because they often fail. Like obviously my win rate is like 30%, but I still make money because I have these 4 R big winners. So that's the reason why I still keep getting payouts. And yeah, what you want to look for now, I think now we need to retest into this inversion fair value gap to be in that trade. And yeah, like I mentioned, I always take my trade when I take a short. Most of the time the candle is like quite green. And yeah, I want to be positioned in that wick here. So now let's see. Get tagged. We almost got stopped out. I was actually a bit nervous at this point when I took that trade. But yeah, wait, I think I want to go back. Can I go back? Ah, fuck off. But I want to see how this 50-minute candle closed. Yeah, and you can see this is like actually how I want the candle to close. Like you can see candle went up, bam, and then manipulation down. We had a long wick here, and that's what I want to see. And yeah, now we can follow our price to go down. I think and here we already had the 3 AM candle, so we can take a look on the 2 AM candle. And you can see, so this right candle here was the 2 AM candle. You can see, like, this is what I want to see. Like a candle, the candle wasn't even that bearish, but yeah, we have a long wick here, and I want to position in that wick. And yeah, this is literally how I took the trade, and that's it. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Subscribe, and see you next time.